we're back. Hopefully it's new stuff. Oh, we're gonna get the rest of the conversation.
Snatch. He was a good hero.
Oh, he's dead.
Snatch, huh? That doesn't ring a bell. Unless the top two heroes were flooded and beaten already!
Ooh, that's opportunity. Nope. She's like she's in the top 10. I forget what her number is.
Man, and things were just getting...
She's super aggro.
Do it, Uchiko. Todoroki!
Tell us where your friends are!
Huh, that's the other teleportation power. Hold up.
Vanish.
That's not the same teleportation power as Kurogiri, which makes sense because they have Kurogiri. Like, he caught Kurogiri last season? Maybe even 2 seasons ago. It's hard to recall. But at any rate, that's the same teleportation power that All For One, it looks like the same one that All For One was using, like the goo that like comes out of you and then you go to him. But All For One is still in prison, and when he steals your power, you don't get to keep it. So are there 2 people with the same power? The same like weird goo teleported power? That could be interesting. Because we know more than one person can have the same quirk. They're not necessarily unique, but it'd be weird for All For One to have stolen the same quirk that one of his minions also has.
It's the same way they bounced out of Camino that day.
Whatever the case.
Oh, that's the same power.
Juiced up Nomu.
Idiot.
So watching the opening again, first off, I'm a big Shinzo fan. I really want him to succeed and get better and maybe even get to join the hero program. It seems from his attire that he's probably been getting extra lessons, because he's got the same scarf as Aizawa, and that's like a fighting style unique to him. So I think probably he's been learning how to try to get into the hero course from Aizawa, which is good. I think I really disliked Aizawa at first, but he is a top tier out of the teachers, I think, as far as his ability and his method of how to make good heroes.
Instead,
Oh,
you unleashed a Nomu in the middle of the city.
they did
One
plan
on a
it.
totally
Wow.
different level than the others we faced. If we're going to trust each other, you have to keep me up to date. I guess.
He's in on it. What? No. I was hoping that he wasn't in on it. Oh, what's his angle here? Because they showed us in the last 2 episodes last season, that he really does like idolize Endeavor. So did he plan this out just to make Endeavor look good? I don't understand his angle yet.
Expect the #1 hero. Now that's not very fair.
Oh,
Your beast.
it wasn't even a trap for Endeavor. It was supposed to make Hawks look good. What? To get his rank up? He is into the popularity thing.
Gave Endeavor severe injury. The more they trust me, the more intel I'll be able to collect.
Oh,
on
he's
them.
all
You
in.
know that, unless you're incapable of.
And I wonder how much of this is Dobby acting alone as well.
To infiltrate the League of Villains.
You're gonna have to explain, because that
Oh.
sounds crazy. Aren't you?
Information's coming at us very quickly here. So, Hawks was given the mission to infiltrate, but Dobby is like acting as the intermediary. Hawks hasn't actually made contact with the actual league yet. Interesting. I wonder how he's going to be able to prove his loyalty, though, because they're not going to completely trust him unless he does something really heinous, right?
Hawks, you've just proven how...
You want me to get close to them, but expect me to sit back and ignore all the harm they cause?
We're asking you because we think you're someone who can ignore it.
Ooh.
You're indifferent to prestige and fame, and you have your...
I'm sorry, Endeavor. Really. I am.
Cold-blooded. They picked the right man. And I wonder how long it takes him to grow his feathers back, too.
That was Snatch, the sand guy, right?
We're talking about it. An odd coincidence, wouldn't you say?
The two new top heroes walking around together in broad daylight? We just drew too much attention and they...
Endeavor, you got to be careful here, Hawks. Endeavor was not the number 2 hero for so long for no reason. He is sharp. It's a dangerous game you're playing here.
Decided to take a swim. It'll probably take another day or so. Can't wait.
So 3 or 4 days and all his feathers can grow back.
And what about you, huh? Taking some R&R, big guy?
Find the child who saved all those people. Immediately.
This boy has a natural gift.
Oh,
He should become a hero.
they scouted him like early.
A secret investigation. Make sure that happens. As quickly as possible.
Raised from a young age to be a hero. Kind of like Todoroki in a way. Except he idolizes Endeavor.
Welcome back home.
Looks painful.
To match your sons. Oh, awkward.
You promised you'd be in good.
They live in a different world than the one I'm training you for.
The bill comes due, buddy.
For some reason, Mom and Sis are both ready to... Shoto's crying. What happened to our big brother, Toya?
Hey, there it
You had
is.
a change of heart, but you can't waltz in here and think we'll accept you. How disgusting can you be?
This is what I was saying. Endeavor does understand how much he messed up. But it's not that easy. He exploded his family, and the bill comes due. And here is the confirmation of the 4th Todoroki kid. What happened to their older brother, and is that older brother Dabi? They're going to skirt around it, I have a feeling. But I am convinced already that that's him. And they don't know it. Even Endeavor doesn't know it because he can't recognize it. But that's the oldest Todoroki kid, the one with red hair.
Who's look like? Some new hero?
The child now known by the nickname Look Boy struck a chord
Look
with
Boy.
during the fight. However,
They made a
let's not
meme.
forget that Endeavor
That's the
is not
boy I met on the stair.
I'll have to watch your actions to see if you earn that.
Watch what I do. That's what he
Because I know
said.
something small can change a person if they want it to.
Wow. Something small can change a person if they wanted to. Dang, Shoto. Ah, I love this boy.
I didn't become resounding thought. I must guarantee their future. If that's the job of the pro at the top,
Wow.
then I've failed with my own family.
Oh no.
How can I demand
That's so
forgiveness
heartbreaking.
after so long?
Oh,
Dad, you haven't eaten yet.
I didn't expect this out of Endeavor.
I'm sorry for everything.
Oh
Even
man.
if it is too late.
He wants to put in the work. He wants to do it.
That same night.
Ah, this is the dream. Let's go. Let's see some more.
I
Come
had
on.
a dream. Expression on her face next to me.
No,
There were
no.
other people I didn't recognize.
I love that.
But
The
this
power
dream was
spilling
much
out.
clearer than that one.
Oh, wait a
I
minute.
can't talk, but I can.
I made an assumption last episode that the yellow one was All Might, but it's not in the right order. So, so they can kind of repeat the colors, I guess. I don't know. But there's a yellow one near the beginning, like I think the 4th one. There's the 2 whose faces they didn't show us. There's the original, the 2 whose faces they didn't show us, and then the yellow one, the 4th one. If that's how you count them.
One person improves the power, then hands it
There's
on
only
to
small
another
pieces
person.
of them left.
It continues to grow as it's passed on.
And then
It is this cultivated
Nana was only 2 users ago, so he can see all of her. She put the most in. And All Might's not dead, so. But he did put his power in it. Oh! Wait a minute. But All Might was quirkless. Interesting. So it stores your power, but All Might didn't have any power to add to it. So does that mean Deku has the same strength of One for All that All Might did, or does it still add something intangible over the course of your lifetime having the power?
Power that allows.
Every inheritor. 7 people.
And they get more and more
including me.
vague.
Every person who's...
Dear
There he is.
foolish little brother.
I'll never forget
I
it.
love All for One's voice.
One.
It's perfect.
Because what you're doing is...
But let
He stood up to him even though he had nothing. What a guy.
me guess. Persecuted, called sick, and a monster.
Yeah.
Even his parents have.
Oh, this is so much of what I wanted to know. Like, when Quirks first appeared, we don't have a lot of information as to how society handled it. And my first impression was that it didn't handle it very well at all. We see now, in the present day of the show, that physical mutating quirks are fairly well accepted. We have all the students who look quite non-human, and they don't seem to face any undue pressure. But that probably wasn't the case, as we are getting confirmation here when quirks first showed up, and they weren't the majority of humanity, like an X-Men style situation. And they consider it a blessing. He was helping them from their perspective.
If I'm ever in need, will you lend me your aid?
Yes, of course I will.
That's how he gained followers.
Can go home.
Doesn't seem so to me, brother.
Ah,
I saw.
this is why All for One is such an amazing villain, because from the interactions we've seen with him and his actions, he is indisputably vile and evil, right? But his viewpoint about the world did have an allure. There is a draw to what he's saying, especially back before quirks were the majority. He has such charisma, and it's very difficult to find that in anime villains. I really enjoy this.
Tuple hypocrite, but I still love you. I hope you know that. You are my only family. On my behalf, I couldn't be more thrilled.
The Puppet Master.
Desire and people act for from the comic we read together back.
That's the first time we've ever seen his eyes.
You gave up and only read through 20% of the power yet. Be careful.
They talk directly
We're
to
long
him.
past the singularity point. Don't be afraid.
Past the singularity
You
point.
are not alone.
The fact that the fallen users can directly communicate through the power is amazing, and it's a way we can get insight into not only their lives but how the world was when they were the user. I fell in love with Nana as soon as she was introduced, the episode she was introduced, and I would love to see more of when she was the One for All wielder, because I don't quite remember if we'd been told what her quirk was before she got One for All, but she had one. So okay, and now we've basically got all of the information that was missing from our flash forwards and flashbacks from both last episode and the last season. This is exactly what I was hoping for. More information about how the struggle between One for All and All for One has played out over time, and more information about the previous wielders and how the previous wielders and what they've banked up interact with Deku. I love it. This is exactly what I was looking for. So I am really pumped. There's a lot of episodes left in the season for me to get the info I'm looking for. So we shall see where it goes.